October is nationally recognized as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. According to the American Cancer Society, breast cancer impacts 1 out of 8 women. The cause of breast cancer remains unknown, with 75% of women that are diagnosed showing no known risk factors. Joining us now to discuss breast cancer and its causes is the manager of the radiology department at the Waverly Health Center, Lisa Ellerman. Lisa, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, I wonder if you could start off talking to us about what are some of the common risk factors that would put a woman at risk for breast cancer?
A lot of the risks deal with age of a woman when they're premenopausal, before age of 50 or so. The hormone levels kind of go up and down, and so that puts you at a bigger risk there.
Now, the American Cancer Society estimates that about 40,000 women die annually due to breast cancer, but they're saying that early detection can help prevent that. Can you tell us what the benefits are of an early diagnosis?
Well, early diagnosis is huge in the battle against cancer. If we diagnose a tumor early, we can basically just eliminate the tumor, take it out, do some treatments, and the woman can go on with a normal life.
And now, October obviously is recognized as National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. What are some of the benefits from this raised awareness in the month of October?
Well, I think it just brings, like you said, the awareness out there again. It's getting to the point now, though, that I think women know the risks, they know the importance of being screened, but it just kind of just puts that back in their mind again, and it makes them pay attention to, have I had my mammogram done this year? Maybe I need to get in there.
And now, when people talk about breast cancer, obviously most of the central talk is on women, but what many people don't know is that men are also at risk for getting breast cancer. It's not as big of a risk, with only 1 out of every 1,000 men being diagnosed with breast cancer. But for men, what should we look for, since it's not something we normally think about?
Right, exactly. 1% of men do get breast cancer. So it's important just to kind of notice if you're in the shower and you're bathing, you just kind of pay attention if you feel a lump on either side, or if somehow something just doesn't look the same from right to left side, then it's very important to get it and checked out.
And now, along with that, for men, what are some of our risk factors, since it's not a very common thing that we should look for?
I don't know that there's a real risk other than strong family history. You know, if a gentleman's mother, grandmother, sister were diagnosed, he does actually have an increased risk.
And now, what are some of the ways a woman can decrease her risk of getting breast cancer, going back to that focus?
Sure. Women, of course, healthy lifestyle, exercise, hormones. You know, if you're going through menopause, there's a big controversy, or has been for years, about whether to take hormones or not. So that's something obviously to discuss with your provider, but that's one thing you can do to help reduce the risk.
And now you mentioned the hormone things. That has been a big controversy over the last few years. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, hormones for a while were kind of shunned, shouldn't take them at all. And then they've realized that it was kind of a combination of estrogen and progesterone that was causing the potential cancer risk. So they've altered the estrogen hormone balance, and that's seemed to eliminate the issue.
And now, with Breast Cancer Awareness Month, obviously there's a lot of great campaigns out there. For those looking to donate or support breast cancer awareness and prevention, do you have any particular groups that they could look for?
Sure. Obviously, the American Cancer Society. Tonight at the Waverly Shell Rock High School football game, I will be there along with Waverly Health Center, and we will be passing the hat to collect money for the American Cancer Society. And what they do is they focus mainly on finding ways to prevent cancer and ways to cure cancer. So they're dealing more with prevention and that type of thing. They do have some programs available to help with transportation. I also belong to I'm a member of the group Beyond Pink Team, and the Beyond Pink Team, we raise money for people in the local community in the Cedar Valley. So if a woman is diagnosed with cancer, the last thing she should have to worry about is transportation or food or even rent payments. So what we do is we have grant money available for these women, and that helps them out.
All right. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Sure. Thank you.
For those wanting to learn more about breast cancer and breast cancer prevention, visit the wartburgcircuit.org.